Hello everyone and welcome to my underutilized YouTube channel. I am DaveDeno87. You can usually find me streaming on Twitch. However, I've decided to try a YouTube video because when I had the pleasure of trying the demo of this game, I fell in love with it instantly. We are diving into the world of Sand. Whether you're a newbie or just looking for some tips, I'll do my best to help you get started. Sand is a steampunk open-world extraction game developed by the Ukrainian development team Holograph and produced by TinyBuild. In this game, players and their mechanical walkers called tramplers are dropped into the desolate deserts in search of resources and treasure. It's PvPvE and can be played solo or in a team with up to 5 other players. While the demo was only for PvP gameplay, a lot of this information is likely going to be transferable to the game's final release, so it will still be useful, though some things may be subject to change. Now, let's go over the basic controls. You'll typically use the mouse and keyboard combination. It should be familiar for most of you, but just so you know, it's WASD for standard movement, Shift to sprint, F to interact, Tab for the radial menu, and options are on escape. We're going to spend a little bit of extra time explaining trampler controls as they're not typically found in many games. First, you'll want to board your trampler via the ladder and then go to the reactor. Remember, the reactor won't always be in the same place. It will be determined by the trampler you're using. Its position could be changed if you're using a default trampler or if you've built one yourself. Once you've reached the reactor, press and hold F to turn on the reactor. This will begin draining energy from your reactor's core, in turn allowing us to move our vehicle. Now let's go to our helm. As you can see, we have a bunch of sticks and stuff going on. Here you can see there's a compass to aid in navigation. Here on the left we have our main gear stick for forwards and reverse controls. At this time there's only 3 potential movement speeds. Reverse at slow speed, forwards at slow speeds, and fast forwards. To change these, you'll first need to interact with the helm and then press W or S. W will raise the speed by 1 gear, and a second press will bring it to full speed. Then S to bring it down by 1 speed, twice to stop from full speed. While stopped, S will bring you into reverse. Here at the centre we have our steering stick. We can turn slowly or quickly while we are at the helm by tapping A or D. Just like forwards, you'll need to tap it twice to bring it to a full speed turn, and twice the opposite direction to stop. On our right we have our strafe stick. Using Q and E, we can make our trampler strafe at a single speed in a left direction or right. Piloting our trampler now becomes a case of combining these directions to get to where we want to go, and as with any vehicle-based game, practice makes perfect for how well you can pilot your vehicle. Other controls include using the cannons, F to interact, mouse for aiming. In Sand, you'll come across a gameplay loop, and while many things will be subject to balancing changes, the basic loop stays the same. Bring a trampler to a map, scavenge for materials from shipwrecks, towns, and points of interest or other players, and then extract with what you have salvaged. Then you take your earnings home where you can use them for construction of a new and hopefully improved trampler. If you'd like to go more in depth into this topic, let me know in the comments below and maybe we'll do a video about it. Now let's talk creativity. Here are some tips to help you build your tramplers. Blueprints. Blueprints are free to make. You can design a whole bunch of tramplers, and these designs currently stay with your character even across different servers, so you can tinker and toy with as many designs as you wish. The hangar is where you can turn your blueprints into actual tramplers for taking out onto expeditions. To do that, select one of your 3 available hangar slots. If there is a trampler there, it will be overwritten, but its materials used to make the new trampler cheaper to build. When building, try to think practically. Keep into account how easy or difficult something is going to be for yourself and others to get around. Additionally, try to keep into account how expensive your trampler is going to be to build. Challenges and objectives. The game also features other objectives beyond basic scavenging. On the map you'll find blue squares, and they allow you to trade certain commodities in exchange for other commodities, known as contracts, which is a good way to get some of the materials you could be struggling to find. Additionally, there are hunts you can do. When inside certain towns, you may come across a radio. Interacting with the radio will result in a red area being marked on your map, and in that area, you will find a target trampler to take down. When destroyed, don't forget to loot the black box from the reactor, as this is a valuable item and is filled with approximately half of the items the other person used to build that trampler. For more information, you can find the Sand page on Steam, and additionally for more updates you can join the Discord community. And that's a wrap on our beginner's guide to Sand, and one of my first videos on YouTube. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more gaming guides. Follow me on Twitch, after all that is where I am primarily streaming, and feel free to drop your questions in the comments below. Good luck and have fun.